Even billionaires are warning us about AI and what they're going to do to combat it. So, guys, there's a billionaire or an investor, and as they call it, legendary investor. Never heard of this man until the other day. His name is Paul Tudor Jones. Now, a lot of people in the investment world, I guess they heard of this man. So, he's warning about the negative impacts of AI. In fact, it is so bad, or rather, he thinks it's going to get so bad, that he is already looking at buying land in the middle of nowhere where AI can't touch him or electronics can't touch him. I found that to be interesting that he said that in an interview. I want to say CNBC or maybe CNN or one of those major channels where he sort of gave his game plan on what he's going to do. Now, he is not the only investor, billionaire, millionaire, whatever it is, or CEO of a company that is warning about the negative impacts of AI. Now, all of the articles that come out about what these CEOs say, they always say potential negative impact of AI, when we know damn well it's going to be a negative impact and not potential. It's almost a guarantee, and we're starting to see it now because people are losing their jobs left and right. And of course, no one's talking about it. It's not being reported, but by the end of the year, you're going to hear these astronomical numbers of people being let go. And of course, they're not firing them. They're laying them off so that it doesn't count as a fire, and that they're on the unemployment, so that technically doesn't count as them being fired, which is some bullshit numbers game that every administration plays with, whether that's Trump, Biden, Obama. They all play with this number to fit their story, to fit their narrative, right? So, and it looks good for them. But anyway, if a legendary investor is warning us about the potential threats of AI, and he's even taking a step further by buying, if I'm not mistaken, 100 acres of land, which I'm pretty sure he could buy more, but he's buying 100 acres of land, and he's going to gather, and I quote, livestock, food, and water. Why would he say that? Why would he lay out his plan in such a manner? And he said it on national TV. And again, if I'm not mistaken, the interview was fairly recent, maybe a week or two ago. I just found out about this the other day. When people start leaving breadcrumb hints about shit like this, we should pay attention. Now, I'll take us back to the Mr. 19 event. And when the arm ticket was being released, there were doctors who spoke out against this. And when the doctors spoke out against this, they were all blacklisted. They were trying to get their license pulled. And when I mean the government was trying to pull their license because they were talking bad about the arm ticket. And I listened to a few doctors because they spoke about it. In fact, my son's mother even sent me information on the arm ticket before it came out, and she stated how bad it was because she pointed out results of it back then. So now, all of that said, I listened to these people, and I'm like, I'm not taking the arm ticket. And now here we are, and we got people admitting that the arm ticket was a bad idea, especially being that it was rushed. Now, you have people who are in the AI field. They're in this game. This is their world. And they're warning us about the potential impacts and what it's going to do to society and what it's going to do to the human race. And I think we should take those warnings a little serious and start planning for whatever bullshit's going to unfold. Now, the same legendary investor, Paul Tudor Jones, also warned that AI could get out of hand and potentially kill a lot of people. And nothing's going to be done about AI until that happens. And he said, I don't know why he threw this number out there, but he said 50,000 or 100,000 people are probably going to get offed by AI or because of AI, and then something's going to be done about it. And the reason why no one's doing anything about AI now is because it's like an arms race. And every country is racing to make the best or better AI. And they're doing it unchecked. It's like the Wild West. So there's no rules and regulations or restrictions, and AI is being created without any kind of fail-safe, with any kind of restrictions. So now when AI does some crazy shit, then they're gonna be like, oh man, we shouldn't have did this. And he's saying because it's like the Wild West, and each country wants to beat the next country to the best AI, something drastic and bad is going to happen before we get to that point where we need to start putting restrictions, rules, and laws, or even outlawing AI. Now, there was a TV show that outlawed AI because the AI wars, as they put it, got out of hand and killed a lot of people. The name of that show was called Alter Carbon. Very good show. Season 1 was very good. Season 2, not that great. But again, when you look at TV shows like that and they talk about AI, and this show came out 6-7 years ago, and they talked about how bad the AI war was, and they referenced it real quick in the TV show, but they talked about the reason why AI was outlawed, and here we are entertaining the same shit, and we're probably going to see something that's going to make us pull back from AI, but by then it's going to be too late because a lot of people are going to be essentially gone missing, dead, however you want to put it. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.